Hey, hello my friend. Welcome back. Today I want to show you how to replace the drive axle on the 2013 Acura TSX, and from 2009 to 2013 they are very similar. So I'm going to show you on this 2013 model, and you can watch it and do it on other model, similar model year. Okay, so first of all, you have the car lifted on a shop lift, or if you work it at home, just put it on a floor jack and jack stand for safety. Remove the front wheel. If you do it on the left, remove the left front wheel. Then I have the vehicle lifted and the wheel removed. So here's your front brake rotors and brakes assembly, and here's the axle nut. So we will remove that axle nut, and then lower here we'll remove this lower bolt joint bone right here. It is I believe it's a 17 millimeter. And then there's a cotter pin. Got a cotter pin in there. Just remove that one also. Then the lower bolt joint strut bracket right here. So these 17 millimeter, we will remove those. Then we can get access to the drive axle behind it. Okay, let's get started. Oh, one more thing. Then for the wheel speed sensor, it's the wheel speed sensor right here, and there's a 10 millimeter wire harness bracket right here. So remove that one so that you can have more clearance for the knuckle to move around. Okay, let's get started. So first of all, I'm gonna remove the axle nut. Okay, axle nut remove. It's a 36 millimeter, 36 millimeter size. Okay, I got that. And then I'm gonna remove this wheel speed sensor bracket right here. Bracket. That remove. Let's clear the lower control arm bolt joint right here. So there's a cotter pin, just remove that. Okay, the cotter pin removed. Then you can remove this lower bolt joint nut right there. And we raise the car up so you can remove this cover right here. Just a couple of Phillips and plastic clips. So remove those so we have more access to the axles, the inside part of the axles right there. Okay. To remove the lower bolt joint, we use the bolt joint separator. The bolt joint separator. So we put it on. We sandwich between the lower bolt joint and the bolt on the bottom. So we sandwich it in like that, and we tighten up the 19 on the top here. Then I'll push the bolt joint off. So, see that? Alright, it's loose. Now we can pull the knuckle off the lower control arm. Alright, we got the lower control arm and the bolt joint separated. Then we take this 17mm for the lower strut bracket off. Okay, so we have the lower bolt joint and the lower bolt joint separated, the knuckle. Then we're gonna separate the axles and the knuckle. Use a flathead screwdriver or pry bar to pry it out. Okay, so the axles is off, and you can use a bungee cord to tie the knuckle to the side so you can have more space to work on. Okay, you got the knuckle, move to the side, or if you have an assistant, then you can ask your assistant to hold the knuckle out while you pulling out the axles. Okay, we got that clear. Now we're gonna use the pry bar on a big screwdriver, like I have one. Then we're gonna pry off the axles from the inside here. So either you use a bungee cord and then tie this knuckle up to the side, just give more clearance to remove the drive shaft. Or you have an assistant, and yeah, you can ask your assistant to hold this up toward the like hold it up out of the way so that you can put get more room to remove the drive axle. Okay, now we get in here. See, that's where the axles is. The drive shaft inner joint. Then we're going to use the flathead and stick it in the middle between the drive shaft the inner joint and the transmission housing. Then you put it in there, then you just pry it out. See that? Just pry it out, and you see the extra stuff separating and moving outward. Alright, so you have the axles pop out from the transmission, then you can pull it straight out. Push it out of the way a little more. Pull it out. Now you can pull the lower control arm down to make clearance for the axles to pop out to the side. There you go. The axles removed. So we have the drive shaft removed, the driver's side drive shaft removed, and you want to here's the axle seal behind it. So if you want to replace that, you can use the flathead screwdriver and stick it under the seal and pop it out. See See, it's like that. And here's your axle seal popped out. Let's clean it up and put the new seal in. So we have the old axle seals removed. We clean the surface, and then we have the new axle seal. We will install on. We will install the new axle seal in. So you just put it on. And then press it on with your finger so that it stay in. So first of all, gotta like make it stay in there. And then you tap at each corner of the axle seal. Oh, this popped out. Just go different spot to drive the axle seals in. When you hear the solid sound of the socket hitting the transmission case, you know that the seal is bottom out, and you should stop from it. You should stop. And then you run your finger around it, making sure that the seal is flush with the transmission case. So the new seal installed, and you can see that the lips is already flush with the transmission case. You know that the seal is good. So let's put the drive shaft, install the drive shaft back on. So to install the drive shaft back on, you just slide it through the open space over here, and then slide into the strut, the lower bracket head. Then you slide the axles in. Line up with the transmission. Then you see it's lined up with the transmission in there. Then you just tap the user axles to tap it in, like hammer it in. And then you hear a solid sound like that, you know that the axle is bottom out and it's seated properly. Okay, go ahead and install everything back on. And we're gonna slide the drive axle back onto the knuckle. The lower bolt joint. Okay, there. Put the cashioners back on, making sure that you tighten it down. then the 17mm bolt and nuts for the lower strut bracket. Making sure you tighten it down. Tight. And put your cotter pin back on. Okay, then the bracket for the wheel speed sensor. Make sure that you tighten it down. Then the axle nut. Okay, you got the axle nut installed, and then you just put a tamper on the axle nut to prevent it from backing out. So it's right here, right here. I tamper it so that the axle nut doesn't come loose and spin out by itself. That's it. That's how you replace the driveshaft axles and the axle seal on an Acura TSX. That put the wheel back on and go test drive the car, making sure that it doesn't make any noise and drive safety. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you guys.